Hi YouTube! Today is my 24-week pregnancy update video, and sorry about week 23. I ended up having a really bad stomach bug and the video just did not get taken or uploaded. So today is going to be kind of week 23 and week 24 all in a nutshell. For week 23, my husband and I celebrated our 13th wedding anniversary, and he took me out to see Cesar Millan. Art thought it would be a really nice anniversary surprise. So we went down there last Saturday night and had a wonderful time. 2 days after my husband took me out, I got struck down by this horrid stomach bug, and we actually knew that my daughter, the 15-month-old, she had some symptoms of something going on, but we thought it was because she had just had her shots, and so we didn't really give it a lot of thought. I didn't stay away from her. And then Monday, I mean, it was like boom! All of a sudden, I was just sicker than a dog. And let me tell you, throwing up when you're 24 weeks pregnant is not a fun experience. If you've had round ligament pain, that whole thing, it's a mess. And so I camped out on the couch for the night, and it's taken me 5 days to start to eat a little bit normal again. And I couldn't eat anything. I was surviving on Gatorade, popsicles, oyster crackers, and that was about it. I couldn't eat anything else, and I am so thankful my husband was willing to run to the store and get those things for me. But no sooner did I came down with it 24 hours later. 2 of my other kids got it, and so it pretty much wiped out everyone. And the only 2 people that didn't get it was my husband and my 3.5-year-old. I don't know how they avoided it, but they did. And so my husband was the runner taking care of me. I was just staying in bed most of the time. Really wasn't a lot I could do. I had no energy. I was in contact with my midwife and asking her what I should do, what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, you know, if this is normal. And I was really paying attention to make sure I didn't get dehydrated, because I realized that can lead to preterm labor. And considering my history of early deliveries and a lot of Braxton Hicks, I didn't want that. So I was in contact with her several times throughout the course of this past week, asking her what I should do. As for weight gain, I was doing right around the pound a week until this week. And the first 24 hours after that stomach bug, I weighed myself and I had lost 8 pounds, which is pretty dramatic considering I hadn't gained that much. And so most of that was water weight, and I have gained some of it back, but I'm hovering around a total weight gain of 12 pounds, which is a little under what I probably should be, but it's, you know, under to close to normal. And I'm guessing if I'm just starting to get back into eating, that should just come right back on. Baby's movement has been great, and you can actually see it sometimes at night when I'm laying down. I've been keeping myself busy with Christmas gifts and crocheting and knitting and doing things like that, because that is coming very close. In fact, I did feel very behind yesterday. I was starting to come out of feeling so sick, and I really felt behind. I hadn't done my grocery shopping for Thanksgiving yet. The house, I mean, it's 4 days, 5 days of no cleaning the house. It was just a disaster. And, you know, the pregnancy hormones and the emotions and everything that was going on with that, and not being able to eat, and the heartburn. I was just sitting there in tears at the dinner table I was just purely overwhelmed by everything that I needed to do. But I said, you know, Janelle, take one task, focus on one task for the night, get it done, and be thankful for that accomplishment. And so I decided to tackle my coupon box, which was just pulling out the expired coupon, cutting the new coupons, and putting them inside the box. And it took me about 2.5 hours to do that. I did that while I was watching a movie. And I got it done, and I did. I really felt a lot better after tackling that. And I woke up this morning, I actually felt rested, and Charity and I went right out to the grocery store. I got all my Thanksgiving shopping done, and then I did some more Christmas shopping, and you know, that was a big accomplishment. So today is a much better day emotionally than I was yesterday. But I hadn't left the house in 6 days, and that's a long time for me to be in the house. I mean, usually I'm stuck in the house 2-3 days, and that's no biggie. 6 days is a long time to be in the house stuck with sick people. Pregnancy belly shot, and you can see how much bigger my belly has grown. It just amazes me how much I popped. You go from nothing to all of a sudden, bang. I mean, there's no hiding it. I have had some more consistent Braxton Hicks. They actually woke me up the other night, and they wrapped around to my back, which is a little unusual. So I'm going to mention that to my midwife this upcoming week when I have an appointment with her, and want to just let her know what's going on, because I do have it. Braxton Hicks are nothing new for me. In fact, they are very common for me. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, at 22 weeks, I started having Braxton Hicks, and they were very regular. And in fact, because my midwife was so far away from me at that point, she put me on bed rest almost up to 36 weeks, and then my daughter was 10 days late. So, you know, we know at that point that it was truly Braxton Hicks. But with all my other pregnancies, I've had consistent Braxton Hicks. This is the first one that I haven't had them nearly as consistently, which is surprising, but for whatever reason, that's fine. They're uncomfortable. The only good thing I think about them is they seem to prepare my body for labor, so when I do finally go into labor, you know, I go fast. It's 3-4 hours of labor, and that's it. The rest of it is Braxton Hicks throughout the pregnancy. So I was a little concerned that I got woken up by them, considering I didn't have them at bedtime, and then I got woken up with them and the pain that radiated to my back. So I am going to mention that to her just so she has the heads up. And on that note, I am trying to take it a little bit easier now, because the baby weighs about 1.25 pounds, so that's starting to get some weight, and I can feel that, and we don't want any preterm babies, and that's just not on my to-do list for Christmas. So I think that's it for week 24. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, you can subscribe to my channel right here and stay up to date on all my latest pregnancy videos. Some of these videos I do product reviews of what you should have, or what I think you should have for a home birth, and just some basic pregnancy necessities. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and we'll see you for week 25. We're getting close to the end. Bye, YouTube.